Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started.
Peter, there's a fantastic little operator out there who's agile, clever and fairly deadly in front of goal. Saviola, he could make the telling difference. So you've got a great chance!
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Garcia. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Serginho.
Chalhanoglu.
Well timed, excellent interception. Rice. Serginho. Knocks it into space. Zanetti. That's destined for the flank. Van Dijk. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Yamal. Garcia, played out to the left flank. That is ended up in no man's land. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. João Neves. Yamal. Plays a sharp little ball here, and he was quick to react. João Neves. Now, can they get him away? Chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Çalhanoğlu plays it short. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! And we have liftoff! That was easy, almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Barcelona very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pass somewhat off target. Sends it crossfield. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Garcia. That's an excellent interception. Goes looking wide. João Neves. Hincapié spots it and intercepts. It's not an especially good pass, that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Decent chance! And that's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Esteval. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. He shifted it to the flank. Serginho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Yamal receives it in a wide position. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. It's Saviola! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're threatening to fly away here. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes.
Manchester United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Azar.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
João Neves. He's found the way through.
Very nicely done.
João Neves. Zanetti. And he's managed to get free. Oh, good effort. It's fallen kindly here. Spread it left.
Now it's Azar.
Not the most accurate pass. João Neves.
Now it's Azar.
Nicely weighted ball. Zanetti cross.
Saviola!
And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Barcelona looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3.
Cambio de jugadores.
So the action resumes.
And he's gone searching crossfield.
Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Azar.
Hazard venturing down the left.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given.
Vardiol. And played crossfield, changing the point of attack.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Over to the right flank.
He's had a shot!
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Not where it came from. That has not gone well. And it's Neves.
3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change.
Now he's off and running.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Still no way through.
The defending here is resolute. João Neves. Çalhanoğlu. And he stands tall, impenetrable.
Rodgers.
Aims beyond the defence. Zanetti. João Neves has found the net here, of course. Zanetti looking for the run. Hazard wants to run onto this, and that's an errant pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's got away.
Rodgers! It's in! And they are right back within touch! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Manchester United may be down, but not out just yet. Rice. And that is out of play.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Now it's Hazard. Camavinga. Threads one in. João Neves. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Yamal. Serginho. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
The chance to pull further clear. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
So now the difference is 3. Back to the keeper it goes. "75 minutes played. Now it's Kane. Now it's Saviola. And it's Hazard. And here's Neves. Can he get on the end of this? Serginho with the clearance. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Spread out to the left. Hazard is herring after that one. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, good spread. Rodgers. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
He has found a way through. That's put paid to the danger. Nicely aimed pass. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh no, this does not look good. And this is Kane.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Serginho. Spread to the right. Now it's Yamal. And that pass just didn't quite work. Guardiola. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Saviola taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, five at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just three in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them constantly push up, forcing opposition players back and giving your team a little more freedom.
Easier said than done.
That's right, but it does work very well, provided you have the right players to pull it off.
Shoots! And he's quick to get rid. That pass isn't the best.
Peter, there's a fantastic little operator out there who's agile, clever and fairly deadly in front of goal. Saviola, he could make the telling difference, so you've got to watch out for him.
Yeah, a bit of a pocket rocket.
Yeah, I'll go along with that.
And here's Saviola.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Tries to get it clear. Saviola. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Now this could be a chance, and he's definitely...
Great chance!
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And the pass is intercepted. João Neves. Well, that looks a decent ball. Saviola! Oh, off the bar! No, not the best of headers.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. That's been cut out, well played. Just eases him off the ball. Hazard. That pass has been well intercepted. And that's a good ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And this is Saviola. Chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's managed to get rid. That'll be a throw-in. Merino. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Saviola. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Hazard. It's Hazard! It's hit the upright. It's a loose ball. That has not gone well. And it's Merino. Spread it left. Elects to cross. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Played into space. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, good-looking ball. That is lovely. Closing in on goal. Mbappe! Goal! Inter! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, played through for the wide man. Odegaard. Saviola. Oh, it's Saviola! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Saviola really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Saviola.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Mbappe. Saviola. He's free. And he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Cute ball now. How can he reach it? Oh, that's fabulous. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Lamine Yamal can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Çalhanoğlu plays it short. Merino. And now a sudden chance to counter. Yamal. Saviola. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Barcelona unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 11. Saviola.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Numero 9.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Nicely intercepted. Merino.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Calhanoglu. Oh, super find. Oh, great chance. He is through. There's the header. But he's left disappointed. Azar. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Saviola. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ødegaard. The message is clear, none shall pass. And this is Batistuta, and this is Azar, and he's managed to get... Azar! Oh, the ball's run... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Corner number 3 coming up. That's a sharp pass. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. And it's Azar. Calhanoglu. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Tries to play it through. Chips it through. Khan claims comfortable.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him, as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Out towards the flank. Yamal. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's a throw-in.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 13. Hazard. Numero 23. Lasciano il campo per il numero 14. Il numero 20.
Zanetti. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Brilliantly cut out. And no, that was never going to make it. And here's Saviola. Odegaard. Now it's Eze. That is good alertness.
Inter clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 19, numero 22. Lasciano il campo per il numero 8. Messi, il numero 7.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Nuno Mendes. Hazard. Nuno Mendes. Hazard. It's a good foot in there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
And the finish! Well taken goal. Barcelona are back in business. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Messi demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Barcelona have opted to make another change here. Mbappe getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Barcelona restore parity.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's looking wide. Nuno Mendes. He won't be happy with that one. Another throw-in. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time.
Might want to be careful there.
Now it's Batistuta. Vardiol with the slide tackle there. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
He's picked his way through. Shot could be on. He's had a shot! Scott. Eze. Timber. That's been slipped through.
He's got away. He's onside.
He's on it. Can he get away? Big chance! Oh, he's done it! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it.
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and And that is that.
Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. And a chance! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Oh, well measured. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Driving forward. Serginho. And this is Saviola, who played through for the wide man. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's had a shot! He's got a goal! 2, and we've barely begun here. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And now he has 2. Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And this is Saviola. He's shifting through the gears here. Big chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Knocks it into space. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Cantona! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. And it's Neves. That has been cut short. No way through. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is... tries a shot! Yes! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Cuts it back. Yamal. João Neves. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Kukçu. Costa Curta. Van Dijk. Tries to pass it through, and he's intervened well there. Serginho. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. McAllister, and he cuts out the supply. Rijkaard. João Neves. Zanetti. Mbappe. Zanetti. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Neves. Nice cross. Header! Well taken goal. And they're threatening to fly away here. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Alexander-Arnold, and he's forced to go back. João Neves. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Looking to play him in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That'll be a throw. Oh, there's a probing ball. Defending was strong and firm.
Aims beyond the defence. Chance for a header!
And he's spooned it over the bar.
Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now it's Batistuta. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That is ended up in no man's land.
2 minutos de compensação.
Rijkaard. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Shoots! No mistake. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that is indeed the final act. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Barcelona are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. So, into the second half. Van Dijk. And it's Neves. Zanetti. Not the most convincing of passes. Kukçu. Now it's Batistuta. Lee Kang-in receives it in a wide position. Serginho. Ambitious ball here. Well read, nice interception. Oh, great chance! It's Saviola! And there's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
How many? Just how many? Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! Kukçu. Saviola goes for a shot! That could spell trouble. And it's made its way to him.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Cantona. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that was vital. Kukçu. That's a sharp pass.
Threads one in. Cantona. The ball has bounced loose now. Yamal, he's rising! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Mbappe, shot a goal! And that's a sharp finish. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Yamal, Nakata produces the perfect tackle there. Serginho. Benfica appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Batistuta. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. He's on it, can he get away? Serginho. And Alexander-Arnold. And this is Saviola. Played out towards the right wing. He's found a way past. Looking for options for movement. That's a throw. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Tries to play it through. Cantona. Nicely weighted ball. Zanetti. Couldn't squeeze it through. No way through there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Saviola gets flagged offside.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 27. Abandona o relvado e vai entrar com o número 10.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is... Big chance! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, what has happened here? Forced to go back. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Yamal receives it in a wide position. Haaland, and he was alert to it. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has not gone well. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Hazard. He whips it across. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss. Muscular approach does pay off here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than that. He's got the strength, the tackling ability, good composure on the ball and balance in his game. So you'd really struggle to find any weakness.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Haaland! And he's quick to get rid. Delivered across. No way through. Mbappe. Foot in. That's a good ball out wide. Thinks about the shot. That's travelling a long way. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through.
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Oh, he's found support out wide. And that's a good ball. Shot, surely! And the counter is on. And it's Valverde. And this is Messi. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Played up towards the front line. João Neves. Now it's Haaland. Well timed, excellent interception. Cerezo Osaka have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
It's a pretty loose pass. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. João Neves. Zanetti. And he's intervened well there. Fernandes. It's Camavinga. Looking to play him in. He's shifted. Mbappe! A real chance and a real let-off.
Cerezo Osaka really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Alexander-Arnold. Reinders succumbs to the pressure. And reclaimed it in a trice. Fernandes. Aimed at the far side. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Zanetti. João Neves. Oh, that's clever. Oh, that was vital. Valverde. Oh, it's ended up in no man's land.
And it's Neves.
It's a really well-measured ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was...
Oh, shooting chance! He's delivered all right! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing!
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it.
Shapes to shoot!
Valverde.
There's the shot!
Camavinga, tidy with his distribution. Çalhanoğlu kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's a sharp little ball here. That signals the end of the first period. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Barcelona trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So the action resumes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Corner then.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Cerezo Osaka are looking to go forward now. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Van Dijk. Oh no, this does not look good. Donnarumma. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. But where it came from.
And the finish! And that's a tidy finish!
Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Rijkaard.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Nicely shaped cross. Alexander-Arnold. And that is out of play. Hazard. Hazard has it out wide and in space. Not offside that time. And he cuts out the supply. In with the challenge. Çalhanoğlu knocks it into space. And he's gone backward here. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Shevchenko. Great vision. Camavinga. Cross flung in towards the middle. Nicely aimed pass. Messi. That's good defending, very good defending. Tries a shot! It's fallen kindly here. Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
And yes, it's him again. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18. Hazard.
Aimed beyond the defence.
El dorsal
Fernandez promptly onto that, and that is that.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
No way through there. Fernandez. Played out to the left flank. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! And how did he not make it four?
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Looking for options for movement, and he's picked it up out wide, and that's been drilled in. Tries one from range. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Messi with a real chance here. Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That is great defending, so alert. Played into space, and this is Saviola. Alexander-Arnold, and it's Valverde. Barcelona needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until...
And a chance! It's a goal! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini-milestone.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14.
So we have movement on both benches. Barcelona may be down, but not out just yet. And he shoots! And there's a goal! Right back in the game! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Son Heung-min gets into a good position. He's got away. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Cerezo Osaka nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Now this could be a chance. Played with speed from back to front. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Mbappe. 5 minutes to add. Tries to play it through. Shifted it to the flank. Son Heung-min has the space to scheme. Come backwards here.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Alexander-Arnold. He has a look up.
He's had a shot! And that's in!
There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And that means... That's at the end. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Saviola gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the office. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Barcelona can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
So straight into the action.
Oh, no joy this time. And it's Cruyff. And here's Batistuta. And Batistuta! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner.
There's the shot! Goal! RZ! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
AZ clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. It's a throw-in. And it's managed to gift it back. Now oh, he's all alone! Saviola! Wonderful from Saviola! A finish right from the top draw! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
He's shifting through the gears here. Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Tries to play it through. Oh, cracking ball. And the shot! Goal! RZ! And again they hit the front.
Cruyff really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And the counter is on. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's having a shot! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And yes, it's him again.
Substitution on the field. Number 2, Pepe. Number 17, Danny Olmo. Coming on the field, number 15, Cafu. Number 22, McAllister.
RZ can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Alexander-Arnold, João Neves, Yamal, and that chance! That's another chance! They've played it short. Alexander Saviola! And a neat finish! It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Just 1 in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now.
Shot a goal! He's got a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
There's the header! Cruyff. For Conte. RZ do have a chance to counter here. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Kante. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Oh, that's a key interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's McAllister. He's picked his way through. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! They are purring, truly purring. You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
RZ, palpably stronger, better, superior.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
The ball has bounced loose now. No way through. And it's Neves. Looking to play him in. Brilliantly cut out. Cruyff plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Kante providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Barcelona really could have done without this. This further to improve their cause. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
RZ are having a ball here. Serginho. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He is through here. And here's Batistuta. De Jong is always looking to break lines. Closing in on goal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Great vision. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's McAllister. Now it's Cruyff. Looking for the run. And that's a dangerous ball. And a chance! And that's wide.
AZ certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Van Dijk. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
AZ are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And he's quick to return it. Dembele. Good read, needed to be. And this is Dembele. Now, can they get him away? Serginho. Tries one from range. Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Mbappe being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Zanetti. Serginho. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Batistuta. And he's quick to snatch it back. Batistuta takes a shot! And that's a good finish. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
AZ are at the peak of... Shot, surely! And no mistake. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Looking for options for movement. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cafu. McAllister. And it's Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zanetti promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, played right into his path. Now it's Dembele. Now it's McAllister. McAllister! And again! Well taken goal. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Substitution on the field, number 7, Dembele.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up.
Shapes to shoot!
Keeper always had the measure of that.
Barcelona are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Substitution in progress.
João Neves. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Zanetti. He is just caressing the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's McAllister. Oh, that's fabulous.
Real chance!
Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Batistuta back and defending. That is ended up in no man's land. Alexander-Arnold. Serginho. Now it's Yamal. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Saviola. That has been slung wide.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Oh, super ball!
And that's gone route one. That's that, the end. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.